Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, February 5th, 2015. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are flying higher today. So yesterday, late in the day, there was a sell-off after the ECB announced that they would not be using Greek bonds as collateral. But today, it looks like the market has reversed that course, and futures are flying higher, trading up 17 points to 20.47 per contract. So all in all, a little schizophrenic here in the markets, but nonetheless, markets have recovered pretty much all of their afternoon declines and are moving up right back to where they left off yesterday. So it's going to be an interesting day. Some news out of Greece could always jitter the markets again or somewhere else, but let's see how it plays out. In the meantime, markets are up. All right, let's take a look here at some stocks in the news. First one I want to talk about is Michael Kors. KORS is the ticker symbol. I am going to have gap levels for Michael Kors this morning. Again, the gap levels that I have for Michael Kors, believe it or not, are purely mathematical, but I will have a level for you to trade this today in the intraday stock chat. That'll be posted up at around 9 o'clock in the morning. One thing I want to say is that yesterday we nailed Chipotle Mexican Grill. I talked about that one being a gap play. That was good for 5 points in all of less than 15 minutes. So again, if you want to come over and get the morning gap plays, they're posted up pretty much around 9:10 in the morning, and we're ready to go right when the opening bell rings. So again, if you want that, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat trading room, and you'll see everything that we're doing as far as gaps. I think I have about 3 to 4 gaps already penciled in. So again, we're going to have quite a few of them. But Michael Kors is on our list today, and we'll see how that one plays out. Stock is getting hit this morning. Let's move over to Under Armour. They reported earnings today. Looks like the stock is trading at $73.45. Closed at $73.57. Not really that big a deal. We'll see how this one plays out. It is overbought on the daily chart. So if you take a look at the daily already, it's way overcooked. So I'm not sure how much is left in it right now. But this is one we could play intraday today. So once the opening bell rings, settles in, probably 10:30, we'd be looking at Under Armour as a potential scalp play. Let's take a look at Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, better known as Keurig Green Mountain. Stock is getting hammered today. Closed at $121.20. It is now trading at $112. So I did work out some levels for Green Mountain. I'll have those posted up in the chat room right around the 9 o'clock time frame. Again, you want to trade Green Mountain with us, come on over. Take that 7-day free trial. Check it out. Take a test drive and see what we're made out of. Let's take a look at Yum Brands. Yum Brands right now is trading at 74.25, closed at 73.65. If Yum Brands rallies up, I think it could get to 75.50. I have a hard time seeing it really get past that, though. So my max move upside today, at least for the first couple hours, would be around 75.50. I think that's where you hit some pretty good resistance. Let's take a look at Fox A. This is 21st Century. Stock right now is trading at $33.10. It closed at $34.66. So it's really right back down to this daily chart double bottom. I'm not sure really what we could make out of it at the moment. But when I look at this, there's a lot of support down here at 33. If it does pierce through it, probably goes to 33.65 or so, 33.60. 32.60. That would be a pretty good support level. But this is something that we're going to look at once the opening bell rings. Really, it's a difficult stock to try to trade right off of the bat. Let's take a look at iRobot, IRBT. Stock is trading at $28.99, closed at $31.96. The only level I'm seeing worthy for iRobot today is going to be at $24.25. That's it. Maybe $24.50, somewhere in that vicinity, but it's down there. That's the only level that would interest me in iRobot. If it gets there, I think that's where we could look for a turnaround or a bounce higher. Let's take a look at Cummins Engines. CMI is the ticker symbol. Stock is selling off today. It's trading down to $139, closed at $144.66. The only level that interests me for Cummins would be around the 133 level and then 131. So keep both of those levels on your radar. They should both give you some kind of a intraday scalp bounce. Let's take a look at HSP. This company is being bought out by Pfizer. Anytime you see a pattern like this, where it's just going sideways with small, tiny candles, that's a buyout. So this company is being bought out by Pfizer. You don't want to do anything. If you own it, take your profit off the table or trail your stop. If you don't own it, just leave it alone. There's no reason to get involved with it now. Let's take a look at CI, which is Cigna. Right now the stock is trading at 111.30. Not a lot of volume behind it though, so be a little careful. If it does rally, trail your stop loss. It can go up to 113.50. It is in an uptrend, so you don't want to short it. Just ride it up. Trail that stop loss if you do own it. Let's take a look at LB, which is Limited Brands, and what you're going to see here is the parent company of Victoria's Secret. Stock right now is trading at $89.30. Pretty good move considered where it closed. It closed at $86.51. So we're going to give this the upside bias. If it can rally up a little bit more, probably goes to 92.25, 92.20. That's where you'll find some intraday resistance. If you don't own it now, it's very hard to buy. Jump in here. I would not do that. If you do own it, you just trail your stop loss higher. That's the best way to play it. All right, let's take a look at the gold market today. Gold is trading down about $1. Not a big deal, right around $1,263 an ounce. Let's go over to the GLD. You'll see GLD is trading at 121.30. Closed at 121.58. Not a big deal. Gold is still in a holding pattern if you ask me. Let's go to the oil market. Oil is trading up $1.14 to $49.60. Oil was absolutely hammered yesterday to the downside, but today oil is recuperated, trading up $1.13 to $49.58. Let's take a look at the USO. You're going to see that's trading at around $18.55, closed at $18.28. So decent little pop for oil ahead of the opening bell. Oil trades up. That usually stabilizes the markets. And again, futures are flying high this morning, trading up about 16 points. So we'll see what today brings. We're going to have some more gap plays, a few I didn't talk about. But again, gaps will be posted up at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we'll see everything that we could do today. Trading has been outstanding lately. A lot of volatility, a lot of action, a lot of good scalps. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the Intraday Stock Chat. You'll see everything that we're doing each and every day. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.